So I just parked and I'm about to do today's run, which is hill repeats. And I am going to probably the steepest hill in Metro Vancouver. If you know Royal Oak, you know that it is incredibly steep, and that's just going to make today's run so bad. But thankfully they're shorter reps. I'm going to do about a 1.8 kilometer warm-up, and then we go into 5 reps at 30 seconds running hard uphill with an easy jog back down. Then we take a 60 seconds rest. Then we do another 5 reps, 30 seconds running uphill. Then we'll do a 1.8 cool down. So I parked about a kilometer and a bit away from the hill, and this will be my run 2, which will be the warm up, and then run back will be the cool down. Em and I were driving past the hill one day, and I noticed that there was a path, because it is quite a busy road, but there is a path there, so at least I'll be able to kind of just run on the side of the road. But it is now rush hour, so it's going to be so busy, and I'm just going to give all the commuters show to watch, because they're just going to be watching me suffer. I'm also incredibly sore because on Sunday's mountain expedition, that was a lot of climbing and I was quite sore already. And then yesterday I ended up doing Murph at the CrossFit gym for Memorial Day. So if you don't know what that is, it is a 1 mile run. Then you go into 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then finishing it with a mile run. But the caveat is you have to wear a weighted vest. So in my case, I was wearing a 20-pound weighted vest. And then after that, I did my easy run. It was supposed to be 8 kilometers, but I took the 3.2 kilometers from Murph. So I ended up just doing a 4.8 kilometer run after. And it wasn't so bad, but my legs are feeling it now. The show must go on. So let's just go get this workout done. I also forgot my heart rate monitor, so I'm going to be relying on the watch. It means my heart rate stats are going to be inaccurate, but that's okay. I'm going to need some absolute bangers for today's run. Just got here to the hill. I'm gonna start the first set when we cross over.
Crazy man, keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom.
5 sets done. Now I'm in a rest. Oh.
I was working on a play today.
Now ready to go for the next set of 5. Let's go.
How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many, I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake, so I just keep killing till I'm at the
last one. Let's go. Oh, my legs are so sore now.
Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anyways.
Back from the run now, and my god, that was tough, but I'm really surprised I was able to be super consistent on each rep. I didn't do less than 100 meters. I was pretty consistent. I'm doing the same distance in my last rep as my first rep, so overall pretty happy with how that went, considering how sore I was, and the last couple of days have been pretty intense. Shout out to the guy that told me to keep going. His support meant so much during this workout. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how that went. I'm probably going to be dying tomorrow, but that's future me problem.
Watch tell you when you're on the run, like your performance. deep around the heads of hours. And this in itself is great, but
just having my second cup of coffee and then my portion control Maltesers. I have to put it in the ramekin because honestly, if I just have access to the bag, I don't stop and then I feel so ill after. So just chilling here, watching some YouTube and before I go back to work and then hopefully do my run after that. It's just so weird because it's like this time in spring when cotton is just flying and it looks like it's snowing. It's like the summer snow. It's the worst because it gets everywhere. I've just finished work for the day and I'm just about to go for my run. It is an easy run, which is nice. So my run is only 4 kilometers, which isn't so bad, but it's so hot out now. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's about 27 degrees outside.
27? Oh my God. Summer is finally here. I guess that's a good thing to complain about. Just finished 4 kilometers. Average pace 5:35. Super easy. Now let's get protein. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just having a quick granola snack before we go out for today's intervals, and on the schedule is mile repeats. So we have about a kilometer warm up and then we go into 1.6K at a 3:55 kilometer pace with a 90-second walking rest. 1K cool down. Doesn't seem so bad. That should definitely be manageable, but let's just see how it goes. I'm just gonna finish this snack and then we'll start getting warmed up to go out. And it looks like the rain that was happening earlier this morning is gone and now it is super bright and sunny, which means that I'm gonna suffer. So just did the 1 kilometer warm up and now 1 minute rest before we start the first mile. That was tough. I just had the wind against me the whole time. Hopefully that means it'll be easier on the way back. 10 seconds. Brutal. Still much better than the first set because at least I had the wind bringing me down. Still brutal. How do people do miles? What the hell? Oh my God, it's so hard. Thank God for the metric system. Whew. So today is long run Sunday. I had to change it to my long run to today instead of yesterday because M's parents entered us into a golf tournament and so we were busy all day long, and yeah, I definitely knew I wasn't going to be able to fit in the run. And thankfully, because yesterday it was so bad weather-wise, that I'm glad that I had to push it to today. So on the schedule is 25 kilometers, and I have programmed in a course that I'm going to follow on my watch, and hopefully today it actually does 25 kilometers, because history has shown that every time I program in a course, it always turns out to be way more than it actually is. So hopefully this is actually 25 kilometers, because I'm out on the trails here in North Vancouver. I know there's going to be a lot of climbing in today's run, so hopefully it will be accurate, because I definitely don't want to do any more than I need to do. I'm really looking forward to getting up in the mountains. I know there's still quite a bit of snow up high, so I have to stick to the lower trails. I have packed a few things from food and nutrition perspective. So in my water, I have Gatorade, which is the Gatorade scoops. So that's going to give me some carbs in there. I also have a Noon tablet in the other water bottle for a little bit of caffeine and some sodium. I have 2 Lara bars. I have 2 Pop-Tarts, because they are packed with carbs. So and it'll be a nice treat. And then I do also have the dried fruit. So I think that should be enough for this run. So let's just get this show on the road.
Clock it, watch this. I bet you can top this. I see you not this. I go pro, you novice. Clock it, watch this.
I think I know why all my Garmin maps never end up being accurate. It's because I'm going back and forth trying to get shots.
It's a lot to rake it. On a 100-day run, about 100 days in. On go from road to road, looking like where my days went. Wake up, amen. Used to be caged in, spread wings, dead fly. Ain't been the same since. Deep breath, take 10. A lot to take in. Blue bill stack high. Might need a safe quick. Blue collar, white collar, yeah, I do them both. Blue dollar, white dollar, yeah, I got them both. New money, old money, got go by the load. Cool money, true money, reckon they don't fold. No, I don't discriminate. Man, I got
Bloody hills. My hamstrings are about to explode all over this trail. Oh, why did I choose this route? About 4K left to go.
looking like where my days went.
So just finished today's run. I am feeling pooped. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do this 80 kilometers, because I just did 25 actually. So as it turns out, I am running 27.3 kilometers. Like, I thought maybe the additional distance is occurring as a result of me setting up the camera and then running back to it, but like, that is not adding additional 2 kilometers. So I'm thinking maybe when the map was initially created, it was maybe used with an older watch or something, and the GPS maybe wasn't accurate and my watch is more accurate, or else my watch is so off and not accurate. So I don't know. But anyway, it makes it hard to know if this is actually the distance that I ran today. But look, all I can do is go by it and just assume it's correct. I mean, it definitely feels like I ran 27 kilometers. I'm so pooped. There was so much elevation on this. It turns out the total ascent was just over 1,000 meters, which that seems kind of small considering how I feel, but it might also have been that yesterday we walked so much golfing and I didn't really have a big dinner, and I think that was probably a mistake. I feel like I was probably missing some of that carb loading, because even when I woke up this morning, I was feeling like hungover. It's strange because obviously I didn't have anything to drink. So yeah, anyway, finished today, 3 hours, 11 minutes, average pace 7 kilometers, Total distance was 27.34. It was nice being out on the trails. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to do it for time. I'm just trying to complete the challenge without feeling pain and soreness. But today I definitely felt pain and soreness. My hamstrings are really sore actually, which, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. It means I'm activating them and using them. I also think I should have done better with my nutrition, because I don't know what it was, but I was getting a lot of heartburn and acid reflux, and I don't know if that was from like the Pop-Tarts or the Gatorade, because when I switched from the Gatorade to the Noon, it felt much better. I need to play around with my nutrition, that's for sure. Yeah, that's another week complete. We'll see you in a later video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I need to get home and get some food. Stat.